Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to being truly well-informed. Today, we're doing something a bit special, diving into Lucknow. Our sources paint this picture of a city that's, well, equal parts history, heritage, and heavenly food. Yeah, sounds pretty good, right? We've basically sifted through a bunch of stuff to pull out the key highlights, the surprising bits about Lucknow. So, the mission. Let's unpack what makes it tick, what makes it special, so you get the essence without wading through everything yourself. Okay, let's get into it. We've got a fantastic brief here, ready to take us straight to Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah. And what's really striking from these sources is how Lucknow seems to balance things. It's got this incredibly rich past, this deep cultural feel, but it's also living very much in the present. That's what makes it so appealing, I think, to lots of different people.
Absolutely. So, let's start with the basics. Getting there. How do you actually arrive in Lucknow? Well, the good news is our sources say it's really well connected. If you're flying, there's the Chaudhry Charan Singh International Airport. You can get direct flights from big cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. Pretty straightforward.
Makes sense. Easy access.
Yeah. And if you prefer trains, Charbo Railway Station, it's apparently not just busy, but quite beautiful architecturally.
Oh, interesting. A grand entrance.
Exactly. A nice welcome. And yeah, regular trains from places like Delhi, Varanasi, Kolkata. So lots of options there. Or if you're driving, you've got good roads too. Things like the Lucknow Agra Expressway, NH27, plus buses, cabs, the usual setup for a smooth road trip.
And if you think about it, this level of connectivity, air, rail, road, it's not just about convenience. Looking at the bigger picture, it really highlights Lucknow's role historically and now as a major hub in the region. It says a lot about its strategic importance.
That's a great point. So you've arrived. Nice and easy. Now the fun part starts. This is where it gets really interesting. What do you actually do once you're there? What should be on your list? Okay, first up, Bara Imambara. You absolutely have to see it. It's described as this architectural marvel.
Right, the big congregational hall.
Yeah, built by the Nawab.
Yeah.
And the sources point out this amazing fact. It's this huge hall built with no beams at all, just interlocking bricks.
Quite the engineering feat.
Totally. And inside, you've got the famous maze, the Bul Bulaya. Apparently, it wasn't just a maze, but also designed for acoustics and ventilation. It's meant to, leave you pleasantly lost.
Ah, okay. Intriguing.
And then, just a short hop away, there's the Chode Imambara. If you like things a bit more, ornate chandeliers, intricate Islamic designs. This place, the Palace of Lights, is probably for you.
Sounds beautiful.
Definitely. Oh, and you can't miss Rumi Darwaza, the big gateway. It's often called the Turkish Gate, inspired by Istanbul, apparently. It's basically the symbol of Lucknow you see on postcards. Perfect spot for that iconic selfie,
Yeah, the classic Lucknow shot. Got it.
Right. Now, for a different feel, head to Hazratganj. Think of it as Lucknow's version of Kana Place in Delhi. Great for shopping, grabbing street food, just sort of soaking in the atmosphere, that colonial charm it still has.
Right, a bit more bustle and modern life mixed with history.
Exactly. And speaking of modern, there's also the Gomti Riverfront and the Ambedkar Memorial Park. These are more recent developments. Beautifully done, very spacious, great for photos too. Shows a different side of the city.
It does raise an interesting point, doesn't it? How do all these different places, the old Imambaras, the colonial Hazratganj, the modern riverfront, how do they fit together? It seems to reflect a city that's really layered, It respects its deep history, but it's also moving forward, evolving. That's quite appealing.
Yeah, it's that blend again. Okay, let's be real. Now, a huge part of Lucknow's appeal, maybe even half the reason people visit, is the food.
Ah, yes, the food. Legendary.
Absolutely. So where do you start? Well, Tandi Kabadi in Aminabad seems non-negotiable, according to our sources. They talk about these iconic Galawadi kebabs, saying they literally melt in your mouth.
The melt-in-the-mouth kebabs, yes.
Yeah.
That's the signature.
Yeah, like faster than ice cream on a hot day is how one source put it. You just have to try them.
Sounds essential.
Definitely. Then for biryani, there's Idris biryani. The sources describe it as no frills, no fluff, just authentic biryani. Sounds like proper slow-cooked stuff. Hits all the right notes.
Simple, but perfectly executed. That's often the best kind.
Exactly. And for breakfast, something really local, Rahim Nahari. It's this rich, slow-cooked meat stew. You have it with bread. A real traditional Lucknowi start to the day.
Hearty.
Yeah. And for snacks, you've got to try the basket chat at Royal Cafe. It's like this crispy potato basket, edible, filled with all sorts of tangy, sweet, spicy chat goodness. Looks amazing, too.
Oh, that sounds unique. A feast for the eyes and the palate.
Totally. And one more, if you happen to be there in winter, look out for Makan Lai. It's described as this light, airy, sweet saffron-flavored foam. Just pure Lucknow magic. Seasonal treat.
Wow. It's fascinating how specific and, well, revered these dishes are. It points to a very distinct and cherished food culture, doesn't it? And it's not just about taste, it's often about the technique. That Awadhi tradition of dum puts, slow cooking in a sealed pot that's behind things like the Galawadi kebab's texture, it's real culinary heritage.
That's a really good insight. It's not just food, it's history on a plate. So after you've maybe eaten a bit too much.
Easily done in Lucknow, I imagine.
Right. You might want to walk it off. And Lucknow shopping scene offers another kind of elegance. It's not just food, it's crafts too. The big one is chikankari embroidery. Lucknow is famous for it.
Ah, yes. Beautiful handwork.
Yeah, this intricate white thread embroidery on fabric. It was apparently patronized by Mughal royalty back in the day. So picking up a kurta or dupatta from a local shop, it's more than a souvenir. It feels like you're taking home a piece of that history, that craft.
A wearable piece of art, really.
Exactly. You can also find a fatar, these traditional perfumes. Very fragrant, very traditional, another authentic thing to bring back. And if you want something really regal, look for Zardozi work. That's the really elaborate gold and silver thread embroidery you sometimes see on accessories or clothing. Very ornate.
And again, if we connect this back, these items, the chikankari, the attar, the Zardozis, they aren't just things to buy. They represent centuries of skill, artistry, tradition, passed down through generations. It's a living heritage and vital to the city's identity and economy, too.
Well said. It adds another layer to the experience. Okay, so you're convinced you want to go. Let's talk practical planning. When's the best time to visit Lucknow? Our sources seem pretty clear on this. October to March.
Winter months, essentially.
Right. The weather's cool, pleasant, much better for walking around, sightseeing, and, importantly, eating all that food without melting yourself.
Makes sense. Comfortable weather is key for enjoying a city.
Definitely. Now, where to stay? Lucknow seems to have a good range. If you're traveling on a tighter budget, there are backpacker hostels, apparently quite a few in the Nagar area. For mid-range options, places like Lavana or Fairfield by Marriott get mentioned. Reliable, comfortable choices.
Standard mid-range hotel experience.
Yeah. And if you want to splash out, go for luxury, the Taj Mahal Lucknow or Labua are the names that come up. Proper opulent stays.
So options across the board.
Seems like it. Something for everyone.
Which raises the question, doesn't it? How much does thinking about these practical things, the right time to visit, finding a suitable place to stay, actually enhance your trip? It empowers you, really, to tailor the experience and make the most of your deep dive into a place like Lucknow. You arrive prepared, comfortable, ready to explore.
Absolutely. It sets you up for a better experience overall.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this up. What does this all mean for you, the listener? You've now got basically a well-informed roadmap to Lucknow. We've covered the highlights, getting there, what to see, definitely what to eat, what to bring back. It's a city, it seems, that wears its history proudly, looks stunning, and feeds your soul in some seriously tasty ways. Hopefully this gives you that concise but thorough understanding we aim for.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is that even with all this detail, we've probably only scratched the surface. It's a good reminder, isn't it? Every city has so many stories, so much depth beyond the highlights. All you really have to do is show up, listen, pay attention, and then go explore it for yourself. Find your own Lucknow story.